In this video, I want to show how to update the software for the Baby Lock Solaris or Luminaire. I will go through the wireless version of it and also then how you can download the software updates from the websites.
If you own a Solaris or Luminaire, you may have recently seen a little exclamation mark pop up on the top left corner beside the wireless symbol. What that means is that on my machine, it's telling me that there's a new update available for my machine. I'm taping this on April 28th, and I believe that the update came yesterday. So that was something that recently there was a new update available. Why did I get this symbol? Well, it was because I had set my machine to automatically check for those updates. What that meant was that if I click this wireless symbol, I had turned the auto download on. This capability came with the Solaris and Luminaire machines at the version 2.0. So on these ones, we can have the request to auto download. It does not automatically put the update onto my machine. I will have to still request it. It just tells me that yes, there is one available. And when I touched that wireless symbol, it told me that there is a latest version 2.05 and that's a new one available. And to install that one, I need to turn off the machine and then hold down the automatic threading button and turn the machine on again. If I don't want to do the wireless way, I can still update it manually by going to the Baby Lock or Brother website, download the software, and then do the manual from the USB stick. So we still have both capabilities. But this one is for me so convenient because that way I don't have to keep checking the website to see if there's an update. It will tell me on this one. How would I know what update, what level of the software I'm currently? Well, I'm already on this settings key on whenever I touch a wireless. It just took me to the very last page on this one. If I touch this shortcut, or would look like an image of a sewing machine, it gets me to basic machine settings. And then on the bottom, I scroll to the page 7. And that one, it tells that currently my software is at 2.04. Yep, sure enough, there is a new update. So what I need to do now is just to turn the machine off and then turn it back on by holding the automatic threading button at the same time. So I will do that one and then I'll show how the update works. Okay, I'm on my machine, so I'm gonna hold down the automatic threader button and then I will turn my machine on. So I'm still keep holding that threader button until the machine turns on. And then I will get the information about how do I get the update. If I had downloaded in a memory stick, I would put the memory stick into the machine and then touch one of those symbols. But because I was gonna download it with the wireless, I will touch the wireless symbol. And it will just tell me that press the load button to install it. So when I need to request it. So I will touch the load. And it's gonna be now upgrading that. An important thing is it says do not turn off the main power this time when it is doing it. So let it do it. It will take some time and at some point may look like it sits on one spot for quite some time. But just let it do its thing. It will take for a little while. So I'm gonna have it to do its thing and then I come back. Okay, now it's done it. It says upgrade complete. So what I need to now do is just to turn the machine off, wait about 15 seconds, and then I will turn it back on. Okay, I'm gonna turn the machine back on. And I set my machine so that it will come straight for the sewing embroidery side. And because I don't have embroidery unit connected, it comes as a sewing machine. But I can always go to the home page. But here's a message that will come after every upgrade. It just tells you that please read the end user license agreements before use. It's just one of the legal stuff. And here it is, 4 pages of it. But of course, we have a capacitive screen in our machine, so we can pinch and zoom on this one. But there is that information for the for this user agreement. I said looks good to me, and that's close. Now I'm ready to use the machine. So here I no longer have that explanation mark. And if I go to the settings key and to the page 7, it tells me that I have now 2.05 software revision on my machine. So I'm good to go. Well, I'm going to show in a computer how you can download it from the internet if you don't want to use the wireless connection. And then also, how do we find out what did we get with this new update?
If you want to download the software from the Brother or Baby Lock website, and it is important that you will always go for your brand machine. Yeah, you can't put a Brother software to a Baby Lock machine or vice versa. So you need to make sure that if you have a Baby Lock machine, then you will go to the Baby Lock website. And I have listed on this slide the current website information. Occasionally, the companies move them around, so they may change. But as of now, end of April on 2020, that is the current information, current updates. So I'm going to show how I can find those updates and what also the information, what is included on those software updates. I'm at the Baby Lock website. So if you don't have that exact address where to get there, the easy way always is to go to babylock.com, click our products, machines, and then scroll down on the machines that you are looking for the updates. So I was going to go through this one, the Solaris and Luminaire ones. So here is the single needle embroidery machines listed on this category. And then we'll just scroll down this alphabetical order. And here is the Solaris. Click details. And it will open up the place that I can download information about it, specifications, questions, accessories. But the first step, manuals, updates, and brochures. And on this one, the left-hand side, there is added on April 27th, 2020. There is an update that was added. This is a place that you can also download all your manuals, and because especially Solaris, they don't include any more the hard copy manual, so this is where you can download those ones too. But then here on the left side, when I click the download, it will then download the zip file for you. On my computer, I have set up the downloads to go to a download folder. And when I open that one up, here's actually the first one is for the Luminaire update I downloaded. But for the Baby Lock, that BLSA version 2.05 update, it comes as a zip file. And actually, even on the website, it tells you that you must extract. We can't put the zip file straight onto the memory stick. We need to only extract that update file. Brother comes a bit different. Brother, you'll just get the update file, but the Baby Lock punches it up together. So when I double click that zip file, I'll get a little folder. I'll double click that one, and then I will get those two files. There's a PDF file that has information about how this update can be put in, and also what was corrected with this update. But the second file, that UBF file, that is the one that we need to copy to a blank memory stick and then put that in the machine. Important is that you don't have anything else on your memory stick other than this update file. And again, as a reminder, you can only have a Baby Lock update for Baby Lock machine and Brother update for Brother machine. And here's what we'll get if you open that PDF file. You will get information about this version 2.05 software. And first it just tells on this one what was fixed. This was a fairly small update. We didn't have a huge amount of changes. Sometimes you may get more, sometimes less. But this time what they did, they improved some of the machine's functionality for the sew-in bartack stitches and also functionality for the twin needle mode. That's all I know about it, but some changes were made there. But then after that one, it'll go on a few pages information about how you find your current software revision, which I already showed on the machine, and then also how to update your machine. So you can either update it to the USB, or then you can use the wireless. So if I were using the USB, then what we want to do is we need to get that just that update the UPF file onto a blank USB stick, and then we will take that off the computer, and then on a machine exactly the same way as we did whenever I was showing on the wireless update. You turned your machine off, and then you'll turn it back on by holding down the threader button, and then you'll get that exactly the same symbol where we'll instead of having the wireless button like what I showed on a demo, you will select which USB port you're going to be using, and then after that put your memory stick on that USB port, and then touch the load to load the software. So it goes exactly the same as the wireless version. It was just that instead of getting the update file from the wireless, it's going to get it from the memory stick. How do I find the Luminaire update? Well, there's multiple ways to get there. I could go to the Brother Sewing website and get it from there, or often I just type on my search bar Brother Support, and one of the ones comes in here on the Brother USA. The website is the customer support, and this one then I can put my machine model product model number. Well, they don't call it the Luminaire on that one. They will use the kind of a coding, and that code is on that little metal plate in the back of the machine. So Luminaire it is XP1, and when I type that one, I even get the information, all the matches, and then I will click search. So you just have to have the machine model number, and then I will get the one that says downloads, and that is the one I want. So here is even a picture of my machine, and then I can, it takes me only the downloads for the software, but then also we can download the manuals and other information in this site too. And as an update, it tells that yes, there was one just on April 27th, the same day. And then all I have to do is just to select which operating system I'm using, and then I will then download the software update. For the software update, when I click the update software button, I will get the information about it when it was released, and then also I need to click the agree the EULA and download. When I click this button, I will start the download of that file that I need to copy to the memory stick. So it will start downloading that one, and then at the same time it opens me the display on all the steps what I need to do to check what the software I have currently, and then also how I can do the update using the memory stick. So the Baby Lock will download you a zip file that has the PDF document about this one, and then the actual software files in that zip file. Further, you will see the instructions on the screen, and then of course you can print them out also. And then it will just download you the that software file, which you need to copy on a blank memory stick.